Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
What's going on, Greenlight Gamers? It's Twisted, and Happy New Year. So, what do we got going on? First things first, we have the Friends with Benefits contest going on. Head over to the Greenlight Gamer forums and post in the official contest thread, or go head on over to Facebook and friend us on Facebook, and you'll be eligible to win a free Xbox 360 game, $59.99 value. So, no hardened editions or no limited editions are going to be won. Alright? Again, head over to the Greenlight Gamer forums, or head over to Facebook and friend the Greenlight Gamer staff, and you'll be eligible to win a free Xbox 360 game. I'm sorry, we're only going to be shipping out to anyone in the continental United States. And special thanks to Impure King and Queen for getting up and starting up the contest. Major props to them. So we have 2010 right in front of us now, and we have high expectations for Xbox 360. We have heard from some of the executives, Steve Ballmer and Greenberg. Was it Greenberg? I forget his name. Saying that this is going to be one of the biggest years yet for the Xbox. We have Project Natal finally being announced as coming out holiday 2010. What do you think? What do you guys think of that? I mean, as far as Natal is concerned, I think that there's a few things that they really need to make sure. For Natal, we can't have any shovelware. If they're just gonna pump out a bunch of basic mini games, just like what's going on with the Wii, then I don't see the hardcore gaming audience even embracing Natal the way Microsoft wants it. I know they're aiming for that casual market, but we need real games that take full advantage of what Natal can do, but we also need an immersive storyline and something that's really going to pull us in. Now that we're going to be basically interacting with the game in a different way, it's using our bodies and motion control, and it's really going to be us controlling the action more so than just pushing buttons. We really need an immersive story to and hopefully, we have so many great developers on board, with Natal now that, hopefully there's gonna be one just truly great game that's gonna stand out. Maybe there'll be more, who knows? But I'm hoping that there's just, all I really want is I just want one game that is just really gonna just push the medium forward. Again, I don't want another I don't just want the dodgeball game. I want a real game. Yeah, and it doesn't have, RPG, first person shooter, I want something, and it has to be reasonably priced. You can't come at us with a $200 price tag for this camera, Microsoft. You can't. It's got to be just like a peripheral. It's got to be reasonably priced. Not that your peripherals are reasonably priced at all. But, I don't think anybody's ready to pay $200 for just for this technology. And, if I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of Natal cameras sitting on store shelves come holiday 2010, if that's what your plan is. But it's just an affordable price and great games. That's what we're looking for in Natal. It's that simple. Alright, so, again, we've been talking about the expectations for the 360. One of the things I really am hoping to see is that the reward system that Microsoft had sent emails about gets implemented. And what that was that if you're a gold subscription holder, that, for things that you buy and download and use on the Xbox Marketplace and Xbox Live, you would get rewards, perks, if you will. Say if you renewed your gold subscription, maybe they kick you, 3 months of live for free, or what have you, or maybe get some Microsoft points, or if you downloaded a movie, you get a free the option to get another free movie for free, or if you downloaded some DLC, again, Microsoft points here, or maybe they'll even kick you a T-shirt for your avatar. I mean, you know, who knows? But this is a great idea. They sent out an email about this, I think, about 6 months ago, and I really, really want to see it. Avatar Awards 2. Where are the Avatar Awards? The devs, that really need to start implementing this. I think Microsoft really needs to maybe even make this a requirement, just like they did with achievements. How hard is it to pump out a digital T-shirt for your avatar, or a hat, or a prop? Is it because of the fact that the stuff is selling so well on the avatar marketplace that they said, hey, why should we bother with free stuff when they're paying for it already? Who knows? But I think it really Avatar Awards really needs to be implemented into the system, just like achievements are. Alright, so 2009 really wasn't a big year for Microsoft exclusives. We had Halo ODST, Forza 3, we had the GTA DLC, Shadow Complex, 1 vs 100. Did I mention Halo ODST? I don't remember. So I mean, it wasn't that big of a year for 2009, and I think the console kind of paid for it. You just really had just sort of like these lackluster sales. There wasn't a huge spike in sales at all, even with the price drop. I mean, there was just a little bump, and then that was it. But I think that the reason for that was the fact that you really didn't have the strongest lineup of games. But this hopefully this year is going to be a little different. This year we're going to see, we're going to finally see Alan Wake, Mass Effect's coming up. We got Splinter Cell Conviction after how many delays, and of course Fable 3, Halo. So the big guns are there, and hopefully that's going to help push the console sales just a little bit. And then we have some new game called Metro 2033, which from what I see is some sort of post-apocalyptic thing. It looks great though. Looks great. It's going to be developed by THQ. I don't know, I mean, if anybody, if you know anything about, third-party developers, it's usually not, they don't usually make game exclusives. So who knows if this is going to stay exclusive for, if it's not a timed exclusive or if it's exclusive at all. I mean, history has shown us that. I mean, look at every JRPG that was developed for the 360, with the exception of, I think, Blue Dragon. Each one of them has made their way over to the PS3. Look at Lost Planet, over to the PS3. So who knows? But I think this year, Microsoft are again pulling out their stable of exclusives. But I really think that stable needs to expand. You've only got the core. The core developers putting out their games. Microsoft owns Forza 3, they own Halo, and they own Fable. But Alan Wake and Mass Effect and those are all going to show up on PC. And again, I really think Microsoft needs to reword that. In the fact with Xbox exclusive, it's not an Xbox exclusive. It should be a Microsoft exclusive, because you can play it on the 360 console, or you can play it on games for Windows. I think that would sound a little bit better.